Ready?
Yes.
Action!
Right?
Yeah.
Here on the island, the local transport. These veggie patties smell amazing. Oh my god, they're so good. Okay, see ya. Something quite special about chocolate, especially chocolate that's made with your organs in mind. In other words, it's not full of preservatives, fake sugars, dairy, white sugar, fake flavors. Chocolate has come a long way, actually. This particular chocolate is made in Indonesia. It's called Pod. Google it. It's really quite a special company. They use beautiful cacao beans that have been fermented, then dried, and then gently on a low heat roasted, and then put through a machine which used to be made from stone, kind of like this here actually. And the actual wheel of this machine grinds those amazing cacao seeds. And as it's grinding, this friction creates heat. And the gentleness of actually roasting the beans before it's grinded cracks the natural oils in it, right? The butter, the fat, whatever you want to call it. And as it's going through that grinding process, it suddenly starts to just fade into a lush swimming pool of beautiful, delicious, streaming, what we know as is chocolate. And then, especially this company, then it's put through a machine and mixed with coconut sugar. They use either a cashew milk or a soy milk or a coconut milk and a lecithin, and it's all kind of mixed together. Then it's run through a tempering machine. And a tempering machine is really fascinating because it takes the chocolate up to a certain degrees. Now from my memory, I'm pretty sure it's 42. And then it takes it right down to 35. No, then it takes it right down to 29. God, this is a memory thing here right now. And then you lift it back up and you don't have it over 32.5 from memory. I used to teach this in my retreat. And that's how the crystals of this delicious situation here become glossy and they kind of bind together. And that's how we get that snap because of that layering of temperature. Super interesting. Okay, so I have a tart tin ready. I'm just going to place that down there. And I have my pumpkin already steamed. Now don't boil it, because when you boil it, it has too much water in it. So steam your pumpkin and steam it till it's soft and it falls apart. It's very important that it's actually super soft. And set it aside until it cools down. When you're melting chocolate, it's really important when you do it on a double boiler. A lot of people do it in microwaves. I don't own a microwave, but I use a double boiler, meaning I have a pot with water, a little bit of water, and I have my chocolate chunks that I put in a bowl over the top of that. Now, what I've noticed is a lot of people crank up that heat and get that boiling and get this melted really fast. Don't do that. It's almost disrespectful to the chocolate. Get it to a boil and turn it off and allow the residual heat to just, become this amazing moment to melt those beautiful little buttons of chocolate. So the first step of this is I'm going to add my steamed pumpkin into a high-speed blender. Now, if you don't have a high-speed blender, you can use a food processor, but it gets a bit grainy, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to add this into there, and I'm going to add some coconut cream. Now, coconut cream comes in many, many, many shapes and sizes. I use one particular brand, and it's called 𝗚𝗘𝗚𝗏𝗘𝗡𝗃, and I find it to be exceptional, actually, because it's super thick and super creamy. I mean, have a look at this. It is thick and lush. That's why I like this particular brand, because the thickness is just gorgeous. So I'm going to add the coconut cream into my blender. And I'm going to have a little bit of maple. And like I said, you don't need to do this because this is quite bitter, and I'm adding sweetness to it to make it so deliciously sweet for my friends. But if you had, like I said, the 70% or the 60%, you won't need to do that. I've got a little bit of maple. I'm not going to be using coconut sugar because I don't want the grittiness in there. And I have some beautiful vanilla extract. So around about half a teaspoon, I would say, of that. And now for that extra sweetness of the maple, around about 1/4 cup. All right, we want to blend this first so it's as smooth as possible. All right, that is smooth and delicious. Have a look. It's like a sweet pumpkin moment, actually. Hey, Lus, can I have a glass bowl, please?
Sure.
Thanks, mate. Beautiful, thank you. Okay. I'm going to grab a couple of tools, actually, because I'm thinking I don't even know what this is, but I'm going to use it. Who bought me that? What is that?
Freezer, I think, from a friend.
It's amazing. Anyway, I don't want to whisk too much. I don't want to do any of that sort of thing. Like, I just want to combine the two together, like I said. But I'm just going to have these tools in front of me just to feel where I'm at. So if you're at home, well, you are at home, and you don't have any of those things, but you have a wooden spoon, I think that would work as well. I don't even know what this is, but I'm going to try it. Someone can write in and tell me what it is. Wow, that's amazing. This is when you add some salt. You know, my trusty spatula was the one main tool I use. I have no idea what this is. If you know what this is, can you please write in and tell me what it is in the comments? Because it's an epic thing, but is it for making pasta? Bread? I don't know. Mixing dough? I don't know. I can't remember. All right, this is when you have a taste to see whether you have enough of all the things. Wow, that's rich. Straight into the tin and straight into the fridge. I'm just going to smooth it over as best I can. You can have it all kind of chunky and, you know, just these swells through it, or you can have it smooth as you want. I plan on dusting some cacao powder on the top later. See how you can leave it super rustic? That is actually quite cool. Maybe I might leave it like that actually. All right, this needs to go in the fridge. I'm navigating, because this is really cool. You know what's really good about it? You could add peppermint in there, cinnamon, ginger, orange, essential oils. You could do roast nuts through it. Oh my God, that would be epic. Yep, okay. A couple of hours in the fridge. This has been in the fridge for a good hour and a half and it is hard. Look at that. Which I'm super surprised. I think that's the fat in the chocolate that sets the pureed pumpkin. This is one way to have chocolate and also look after your health. I am delighted to share this with you. I want to dust a little bit of cacao powder on there and I want to put it on a fancy plate and I want to cut it and I want to eat it. And actually to my right here, my friend Lasmi put some chocolate to melt and I think I want to drizzle that all over this as well because I love chocolate and my friends love chocolate and the more chocolate, the merrier. Wow, it's really set. Sit it on this plate and then I just want to dust some. All right, I'm going to get some cacao powder and a little bit of a sieve. It's totally optional of what you want to do with this. You don't have to put melted chocolate on it. I just really want to because I'm obsessed. Yeah, I just want to drizzle some of this all over here. I just want to do half of the cake because it just looks so beautiful, just not having it all over it. God, it's so pretty. And I can tell that it's super rich too, like those layers of chocolate. I need to cut this, so I need to have a slice because I really want to know what it tastes like. My timer for something else is on, which is good, good, good. Look at that. Oh, yum. And I'm just going to put more chocolate on there. This is really great for kids when you don't want them to have that synthetic chocolate, those synthetic flavors, preservatives, white sugar, dairy, just compounding on the liver, you know, it's like, it's unnecessary. This is sublime. This worked really well, actually. It worked really well. And I just want to eat it. And I was saying before how you could make like a choc peppermint one or a ginger orange one or a burnt orange one. You could do lavender and chocolate. You could do roasted nuts on top. Oh my God, you could do peanut and chocolate. Like this could be a base and then you could just evolve it from there with flavor. All right, here comes the test taste. Doesn't even smell like pumpkin. Oh my God, that's rich. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm really shocked of how good it is. Okay, that's enough.